Cindy Chafian is getting ready to receive a kidney from her husband Scott at Centera Norfolk General Hospital on the eve of their 20th wedding anniversary.
I love you. I love you too.
Her kidneys were ruined by polycystic kidney disease, a hereditary condition that also affected her mother and grandfather. Cindy's been on dialysis for 2 years and exhausted most of the time.
When you're on dialysis, you're not living, you're existing from one treatment to the next. If I was able to get dinner on the table for my family, that was a good day. That was probably the only thing that was going to happen.
Waiting for a donor was getting to Scott, who decided to be tested for compatibility with Cindy. And they were.
You literally get to open a new chapter,
Yeah.
very fresh and very cleanly on our 20th wedding anniversary.
The testing process was also an education for Scott and Cindy about the possibilities for living kidney donation, whether directed to a friend or loved one or as part of a donation ring that speeds up the process considerably.
What I've learned is that the opportunities are not as narrow as they were when we were younger, and that there are new technologies that help to open that window of compatibility.
It's not a walk in the park. Removing Scott's donor kidney laparoscopically took 3 hours. It took Dr. Kalana and his team a little less than an hour to implant the donated kidney, which began making urine before the procedure even finished. Scott will spend up to 3 days in the hospital recovering, Cindy 4 or 5 days, then home to a new life.
My husband's going to get his wife back. My children are going to get their mother back. I'll be able to do laundry and cook dinner, and to a lot of people, they're like, that's not that big a deal. It is.
Anytime a person can offer a living donor kidney, that's one less kidney that the donor, the people waiting on the waiting list will have to wait for, so it's a benefit really to everybody.
I want people to know that it's so important. Go get tested if you feel this. Don't feel that it won't happen, because you can be a match potentially.
It's a huge deal when what you're used to, you're not able to do. So it's a huge thing for me.